what we got going on with the goalkeepers right now, how we get along so well and how we all encourage each other. I think that's really good.
I think the dynamic is great. All three of us, we all get along really well. I think that's pretty important.
Our personalities mesh well together, and it works well in training too, because we know what to expect from one another and we hold each other to a certain standard. So going forward throughout the year, I think that's going to be a really important thing for us to get better.
I worked a lot with Paul Rogers, my goalkeeping coach. He set it up for me to go to West Ham, which was a tremendous experience for me. I think he's the hardest working goalkeeping coach in the league. The time he puts in on the field, taking us out early, the time he puts in the classroom with breaking down film with us. He works extremely hard, and we're just trying to do our best to justify everything that he's doing.
2-hour-long sessions where we go slow motion every single rep that you do that day, and he'll show you, this is where your knee needs to be, this is where your shoulder's supposed to be, this is, where your hands are supposed to be.
We do game footage, we do training footage, so we're constantly meeting. But in pre-season, what I tend to do, I don't like to call it a goal-setting meeting, but we'll sit and talk through what their aims are through the season, maybe, what are they compared to what they were last year.
When you think of Paul, the first thing you think of is he's a technician and he's a perfectionist. He wants you to be as close to perfect as possible. I think it's a good thing for a coach to have about himself, because it pushes you to get better and become closer to perfect every day in practice, which is what you want to be going into a game.
This year, obviously, Tyler's established himself. By no means does that mean he's not going to be challenged, because we've got a very, very good goalkeeper in Joe, and obviously we've added Calle. And in my opinion, Calle has the opportunity to become a very good goalkeeper.
Well, I think Calle coming in, I think Paul Rogers did a great job finding a really talented, good young goalkeeper in Calle Brown. He works really hard, he's extremely talented, and he pushes myself and Joe every day. Going on to Joe, I think he's a really good goalkeeper. But more importantly, he's a really good guy. He really makes training enjoyable. He makes coming into work every day enjoyable. So a lot of credit to Joe.
For me, obviously having Tyler and Joe back is fantastic. Adding Calle is brilliant, and I feel like we're in a solid position. Of course, there's things still to be done, but we're in a good spot.